On my way out of the building, I came across a man walking with a gun who I recognized as a co-worker from the engineering department. And it did not seem like, it seemed like he was part of a drill by the gun that he was carrying and the way he was walking. He briefly made eye contact with me, but did not point the gun at me. The gunman kept going the direction that he was walking when I saw him. We went back. I went back to go get the gentleman that I was with earlier, and when I went back to my desk, we noticed that the gunman had come back through the office again, and we made eye contact again, but he again did not point the gun at me or try to shoot me. I made eye contact with him twice. I briefly saw him a third time when he came to the locked office that I was in and peeked in a window to see if there was anyone in that office. I could see part of his hand. I didn't see the gun that time, but I could see him. I could see his hand in the window. The coworker that was in the office with me looked him right in the face. The only reason I can think that he did not shoot me or didn't aim at me is because he and I used to walk in from the parking lot together in the morning. We parked in a similar location in the parking lot in the morning, and we would make small talk when we were coming in the morning.
He would have had that. It would have been around that time that we did actually start to hear the muffled shots.
What does that sound
like? Just the muffled pop, pop, pop. A noise outside of the norm of anything else that we'd ever hear in our building. Public utilities is the water end of things, and unfortunately part of that process is having to turn off somebody's water for a delay. And as I started to go out, thinking of going out the door, more pops. And the pops were a lot closer. And I thought, well, probably not the best idea to go walking out in this hallway. It's got a, there's a reader that opens it up for you. And those doors, you don't get those doors open. As I doubled back, I was going to go back to see if I could figure out some other place to go. And as I was coming close to the place where I would turn to go down the hallway to where or the little passageway to where my cubicle was, I felt something, a presence behind me, and I turned around, and there DeWayne was. I actually, I don't know, I can't remember if I heard anything or not, but something caused me to turn around, and he was standing right there. The gun that he had looked comical to me because of the way it looked. I mean, the silencer or whatever was on it, it just didn't look like, it almost looked like it was a play type gun. I'm not hugely familiar with guns. I do own guns and concealed carry, and I couldn't tell you if he was carrying a 45 or 38 or whatever. I just know that it looked funny, it looked weird. And at that time, I will tell you this, is I am a true believer in Jesus Christ, and He is my Savior. And at that time, for some reason or another, I was impelled to say, DeWayne, stop. Now, he wasn't looking at me at that time, but I was impelled to say, DeWayne, stop, which I did. And at that point in time, he turned and looked straight at me, but he didn't see me. Looked straight in my face, and he did not see me standing there.